Well, let's stay with the power cuts. Reports suggest there are disagreements between the Energy Minister Gwede Mantashe and Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan on the country's energy crisis. Newzroom Afrika's Mbali Thethani has the story.
As the country battles stage 6 load shedding, South Africans are now turning to leaders responsible for the power outages for answers. In recent weeks, Eskom employees downed tools, demanding a pay hike amongst other demands. This resulted in crippling the grid, leaving many in the dark as rolling blackouts escalated.
The strike had an impact on load shedding. In my view, it kind of exacerbated the problem that was already in place. So yes, the strike partly affected the system, and we are in this situation in stage 6 load shedding basically because of the strike.
While South Africans come to grips with the energy crisis, does the country need a political solution to the problem?
We're sitting where we're sitting now because we're playing catch-up. So whatever Minister Mantashe is doing in terms of the integrated resource plan, implementation of the integrated resource plan and new generation capacity that is procuring, we're going to see the fruit of that in about 2 to 3 years' time from now.
It's regrettable that when South Africans are faced with a major problem, that our politics just doesn't seem to be able to deal with the problem, because it simply gets reduced to finger pointing between political parties, and it's this individual's fault and it's that individual's fault. The reality is that we have a very serious and deep problem here. For a whole variety of reasons, we need to come to terms with the fact that Eskom cannot supply power to all South Africans. And that's going to be the case whoever's the minister and whoever the party in government is, quite frankly.
The ANC held a special NEC at the weekend. High on the agenda was the country's current electricity problem. This also follows reports speculating a sour relationship between the Energy Minister Gwede Mantashe and Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan.
It's not as simple as two fights between ministers, and if it was only as simple as two fights between ministers, it could be sorted out in not too much time. The problem here is that you're dealing with different views on what needs to be done, and that's how democracies work.
While government deals with lasting solutions to the country's energy crisis, some say problems at Eskom have become politicized. With the ANC continuing to lose support at the polls, the electricity problems will most likely have a negative effect on its performance at the 2024 polls. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Mbali, Thethani in Johannesburg.